out money. I'm telling you, take the money. The money is not for NRA. The money is from our consolidated fund. The money is not from NRM treasury. The money is from even the PDM money. Take it. Take it. When I come, I will cancel those programs. You will not pay. Why should you pay money? You pay taxes, then they start giving loans from your money. Eh? The government, there's no government that does business in any part of the country. You go and say the government of USA is doing business within its citizens, that they buy fuel, then they sell it to get a profit. When they give you money, they give you a principal, and you have to add interest, and then you pay the government. Is that allowed? Those who know governments all over the world don't run businesses. If they want to run businesses, they hire. For example, you want to have to collect. If you are collecting taxes, you cannot use the same money to run a business. You have to find an agency if you want to run a business with government money, and then that agency must run the business on behalf of the country, on behalf of the taxpayers. Even collecting money, it's not government that should collect taxes from people. It's agencies, accredited agencies, that should collect taxes from people and be able to take an accountability to the government and the masses. In their roles, you go to other governments. For us, we have trouble. A government does not do business, but you can hire an agency to go, a company to go and do business on behalf of the government of Uganda. Not directly. Now Museveni goes on a press conference with our money. Then he looks at you. He says, Agaba John, you come on the microphone, tell us. You go there and start lying. I have 20 pigs. You only gave me 1 million. Now I'm having, this and this. And then he says, oh, you have spoken well. They give you 15 million, 10 million, dishing out money without even inspection. Do you want to tell me that money he gives out? The RDCs and the government, the other officials, government officials, do they go and monitor the words being said on the microphone? He simply dishes out money to people. What about those people who have come also, who are in a bad economic setting of government services? Will be all citizens, not picking him and they say, okay, you man, you are now seated well. They give you 10 million. Now. That's what he says. What type of government is that? You can't run a government on handouts. If you have failed for 40 years, accept things are not okay and you can't change anything. Change. You know Malcom, you know Matsiko. Even Yoweri as a president is above the Nile. That side above the Nile is referred as northern Uganda. Whether Jinja or where or West Nile, that's northern Uganda. Now, beyond the Nile, it's called what? For the position of FDC flag bearer, presidential flag bearer, 2026, 2020, 2031. I'm contesting for the position of president of this country in case I'm given the flag. Call upon all Ugandans to come on board and support my presidential bid in FDC. Presidential bid in FDC so that I get the flag to stand as president of this country. In that race, there are several other candidates. I'm told some have already come here, some have already declared on social media. But for me, I'm here physically to talk to the delegates. By simple mathematics, we have about 11 delegates per district of Uganda. What done is not new to you. I've been in this race for the presidency of FDC before. In 2017, 2016 and 2017, I ran as a party president. I ran for the ticket of president of the party. It's contenders who have come up to fill that gap. number 3 in the national race. He became number 3, but of course the votes which were given to us were also not the genuine votes that the party had qualified for. Here we have is not per se a campaign of rallies. Like I started telling you that we are only looking at less than 15 delegates per district, and those delegates are already within the register of FDC, doing what they call consultative meetings. And the consultative meeting is basically for one, to get known by the delegates who are coming to vote for us. 2, to mobilize using the party ticket. 3, to fundraise, because this campaign helps us to get resources from our funders. You know, to be a good leader, you must be able to gather funds or amass funds. I get in touch with the leaders here, I get in touch with the population, the stakeholders, so that when I'm speaking elsewhere, they don't say, but now you came to Ankole, but the former leaders of the party are from Kigezi, you have not visited the area. So that's why I said, let me come to Kigezi first and be able to continue with my trip or with my national tour, where I'm consulting Ugandans and consulting stakeholders to take this country forward. So I think there's no better person other than me, Malcom Matsiko, to be the party flag bearer. Secondly, I represent the common man. I represent the common man on the ground. I mean, I've grown all the years within the party. I only know FDC. I've never meandered to go to other parties. I've been in FDC, principled. I've not run for the positions now. I've run for positions before. I have been, near the leaders. I've been in the diaspora. At the moment, in FDC, maybe what I did not tell you is that I am currently holding an office of party envoy, FDC party envoy. FDC party envoy, that position was first held by the Right Honorable Elia Kategaya, the late. Infrastructure in the country, the party membership in the country, the party leadership in the country, to the diaspora group of Ugandans, to the diaspora friends, to the diaspora children of FDC, to the diaspora chapters of FDC. So that one also makes me unique from any other contender who will come up and say he comes to represent FDC. Then the other issue is Munyankore. Being a Munyankore, the current president is in Munyankore from Ankole. So you think all Munyankore are NRM? Here I am. I'm not NRM, I'm FDC. I have a different narrative. So people say now, you see, votes of Munyankore. Remember, in the East, the opposition FDC is doing well. In the North, we have previously been doing well. In the Central, we have been capturing the constituencies with other opposition parties. Now, when you look at Kampala, it was at one time dominated by Blue, which is FDC. In fact, now when you talk of these other parties, this wave that came and took away our support, for us, niza kuchigabo Munyankore ito tukahinga tabere omcentro hata bakubizira na wevu barimba hingo mu ntabere zitu, they are just something that they are strong. Let them come to cover and win. Where I'm standing here, where my sister, the campaign manager, comes from, it's not governed by NRM. Even here, in this municipality, is it governed by NRM? No. So I'm telling you that for us as FDC, we don't only brag of being a regional party. Even in Uganda, we used to win, but now there was a wave, and which I think it can come back again and be a wave for the whole country. You see, the Arab Spring was a good advantage for the Arabs to change governments. The wave which started in Uganda. Perhaps that wave is also coming in the next elections to change the entire politics of this country. So let's be hopeful. Let's do the groundwork. Let's go to the grassroots, do the groundwork, and at the end of the day, we leave it to God, because it's God who brings the sisters there to vote for me. I will challenge Museveni using numerical strengths. We are talking of practical things here, not theories. So people in Ankole have reason to trust me, and people in Uganda are scared of trusting a non-Munyankole. For that matter, the Munyankole don't feel like, they are comfortable with a non-Munyankole to proceed. Some are saying, these Nyanyas are going to come back if we give another person from a different region. And I'm telling you, I'll be the first strongest opposition leader who will end up taking government from the Ankole region. Remember, the others have been coming from Kigezi, from where? So the Banyankoles are saying, man, you see most of the generals come from Chiruura, from Ankole region. So they will support my government and fight the army. Because some of the generals are my relatives. Some of the generals are married in our families. Some of the generals are neighbors in Ankole. So they feel more comfortable supporting their own than supporting Mau from northern Uganda, than supporting Nandara from eastern Uganda, than supporting Semuju from central. I'm just giving examples here, in case they come up as candidates. So in Ankole, now holding the power in the country, the ruling party even, we are able to neutralize it using that factors, but then I believe those ones, if we utilize them very well, and the good mobilization skills I got from abroad. When I was abroad, I was a game changer like Matsiko to come up and challenge the status quo and bring a new narrative in the politics of this country. We win power. Saying that don't cry for spirit milk. When the milk has gone bad, or it has powered, don't cry for it. Go ahead and mobilize. There are many millions of Ugandans who can join the party and make us move to the level we want. So if people have moved away, from the party, then allow new members to join. The parties evolve. Membership moves on. Membership can be, today it can be better, tomorrow it can be bad, others can, even in FDC it's not prison. It's not prison. We are not Uzera, that when you enter, you don't get out. I think he wants to get out. So I'm telling you to know that FDC, it is free entry and exit, isn't it? Free entry and exit. Now, if senior members feel their issues are no longer addressed in the party, and the new membership says yes, the issues are being addressed, we cannot keep on crying for people who have gone out. I mean, even FDC itself, some of the leaders came from other parties. The late Honorable Cecily Ongwatt. Where did she come from? She came and made her contribution, and when God called her, other members are coming up. Even her daughter came up to stand as a member of parliament where she was ruling. So I think let us not be held by bygones. The people you are referring to, the Katonga, I'm not their spokesperson, but they are not their spokespersons or their information or their publicists. So they know why they went, and I'm not going to waste my time researching on why they went. I'm going to waste much of my time researching on how we can add more millions of supporters into the mainstream FDC, which is based at Najana Nkombe, and it's registered, like you said, recognized, has the bank account, has the judge everywhere. Even in South Africa, there are hiccups in the ANC. Even in Zimbabwe, there are hiccups in ZANU-PF. Even in Tanzania, there were hiccups in Chama Cha Mapinduzi. In Kenya, it happens. Here in the ruling party, NRM, we recently had the rebel what? MPs. Even they have now PLU. We don't know whether PLU has been registered as a party or not. So hiccups come. People, it's very hard to put intellectuals in a room like this and you cage them like prisoners. In a party, we have different heads. We have different brains. We have different leaders. So you cannot cage them and say, no, you see, we are going to do what? We are going to cage you here. You are going nowhere. Let them go where they feel their issues are accommodated, their aspirations are well articulated, so that where they have left, we have room to grow the organization. Ugandans love people who are come here and be orators with zero action. Some people on social media telling you they have endorsed already candidates for FDC. I am here imploring the people of Kigezi. I'm here calling upon the people of Kigezi to support me because I come on the ground. I come on the ground. I am not like these people who go on social media and say Ankole has supported a certain candidate, when even the candidates have not been seen in the area. So I think